Hello guys, in this video I am going to talk about an interesting strategy called 20-day moving average strategy. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. First, let me share the parameters of this strategy with an example of a scan. This is a charting website useful for scanning the stocks. It's very useful website. Click the scan section here. So this is the save scans of my account. So for illustration I will create a new scan here. Okay, the stock passes. In this cash segment we have to choose Nifty 500 because these are the liquid stocks. Better stay on the liquid ones. Okay, now ADX. I have selected ADS 14 period. So select the ADS 14 period must be greater than or equal to number 30. Okay. So your stock must have a ADX 14 must be greater than 30 number. So it simply indicates the stock is currently in a strong momentum. So ADX is a momentum indicator which shows so ADX above 30 indicates the stock is in strong momentum. That's it. Okay. So we are filtering out the strong momentum stock currently in the Nifty 500 section. Okay. Next step, your stock's low must be crosses below EMA, exponential EMA, 20 period EMA. Okay, these two are the parameters we need for the strategy to filter the stocks. Okay, let me run the scan. So there is no stock right now here, but in the saved scan I saved the same scanner. Okay, now in the saved section you can see the back testing of this for the past 9 months. Okay, now you can see the December 5 we got two stocks passing these two conditions. So you could have added these stocks into your watch list. Okay, now I will explain how to enter and exit and where to put the stop loss with an example. Okay, so this is a Punjab National Bank stock. So I have a ADX here which is 14 period ADX. Okay, and a 20 period moving average you can see. Okay, now the stock crossed below, that means touches the 20-day moving average. Okay, first our condition is passes. Now that ADX must be above 30. You can see the ADX down here. It's 30.4. Okay, that condition also passed here. Now we have to look for the entry. Entry must be if the stock crosses above the high of a previous day candle, then we will enter here. Okay, now let's see how this goes. Okay, now today that is 3rd August 2023, the stock does not passes the high of this previous day candle. So now we have to wait for this day's high to break, then we will enter on the 4th of August. Okay, now this day's high is broken. We would have taken this position in the intraday. Okay, now the target must be, this is the high of this recent high. So set your target just below the recent high and set your stop loss below this low. You can see this low, right? First lowest low. Set this loss below the 180 or minus 180 or you can see my previous video. There is a video about how to set stop loss using ATR. Oh, you can watch that. It's simple. You will have to minus this candle's low minus 180 value. So this will come around here. This is 1.74 risk reward ratio trade. So let's see how this trade goes. Okay, our target has been achieved. Now you can get right. So there is a bullish momentum here. So the ADX is greater than 30 and it's slightly pullbacks towards EMA and then continues its trend. So we are using this pullback to enter our trade and continue with the trend. This is the basic of the strategy. I will explain further with another example. Okay, this is a Tata Power stock. The same goes here. You can see, right? The ADX is above 30, 40.64. The first condition is met. Second condition is the low must be crossed below the 20-day EMA. That is also passed here. Low is crossed below the 20-day moving average. Okay. Now we have to wait for this high to break for our entry in the next day. Okay. Now there is no high broken. This high is not broken the next day. So we have to wait for this candle's high, this hammer candle high to broke for us to enter on the next day. Okay. Next day it crossed above. So we have entered intraday on the high of the previous day's candle. Okay. Our target must be just below the swing high. So set your stop loss 180 or below this low. Okay, it's a 2.13 risk reward ratio. Let's see how this trade goes. Okay, our target has been achieved. We have closed this trade around here. Okay, now I have to explain further here. You can see this, right? You can see that in this candle it crossed below, the low has crossed below the 20-day EMA, and at the same time the ADX has been also 31.81, which means it's above 30. So it's passed our both the conditions of our parameters. Okay, now we would have entered here, right? So our target must be just below the swing high and our stop loss must be below this low. Okay, now it's a 0.55 risk reward strategy. That means for every 1 rupee you lost, you gain 55 paise. That's what it's mean. So don't take the trade which is below 1:1 risk reward ratio. At least maintain 1:1 risk reward ratio. You can also filter, you can also have this risk reward ratio to your preference. No, I will choose only 1:1, 1.5 risk reward ratio. No, someone will say no, I will choose only 1:2 risk reward ratio. That's your wish, but at least maintain 1:1. Don't go below that. So your minimum risk reward ratio must be 1:1. So anything above that you can have a preferences. That's it for this video. I will come up with another interesting video next time. Until then, bye.